Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and welcome back to Rise of the Phoenix. Now then, since you were last with us, which was the 3-1 home game to Margate, we've played quite a number of games. But before I get into that, you may be wondering why, as you can see on the screen, we're playing Billericay Town, but on the screen it says Dartford Destroyers, as that's the name of the episode today. Let me enlighten you. Now, you can see last time we played, it was just about here against Margate. A decent 3-1 win. They threatened to get back into the game, as you may recall, but Paul Phillips scored the third goal to just wrap it up. Since then, as you can see, barring the FA Cup qualifying games, it's been very, very tight. A lot of the games, and one result stands out, and you can see it right there. Dartford absolutely smashed us 3-0. Now you may be thinking, well, maybe you had lots of injuries or something like that. Now we did have a few players away on international duty, sure, but really there's nothing to suggest that this was coming. We just we just didn't. I mean, it was stats wise it looked even, but we didn't see any of our chances. They were fantastic and they absolutely turned us over. I think it's a sign of how much more competitive this league is. Now we are top of the league, but only by 2 points. Dutch Hamlet are putting up a really brave fight, and I'm not overly confident that we will pull that much clearer of them. I think we are reaching a point now where the players are of similar ability to the ones around them. If you have a look at the Billericay squad, for example, Mark Waddington is their key player, and there's not much difference between him and perhaps someone like Chris Sinton or Luke Peacock. So I think Chris Samble. No, I'm assuming that's British Sambolonga's brother. Yes. I didn't know he had one. Okay. Playing for Billericay now. Obviously, Billericay, I think in real life, I think they've either just signed or taken on trial Jermaine Pennant. So they are in the news currently. Yeah, so you've got, these clubs have got some decent players, and we're doing well. I mean, really, we're just sneaking through games currently, which is a little bit worrying in case it turns. But it's good that we're able to do it. So the last game we can see was a 2-0 home win against East Thurrock, and yeah. So today we're playing Billericay. So I will get into the game. We are at game day. I'll get into the game and I will show you the team. Okay, guys. So we have Jake Bradford in goal. The usual back four of Espinosa, Johnson, Dennison and Long. Sinton and Good in midfield. Paul Herbert, who is back from injury, pleasingly. He's doing okay. He needs to sort of recover his rhythm, that's the word. So he's come back, he's done okay, but this is his fifth game back after the injury. Obviously, it's a tough injury to come back from. A broken leg, never easy when you're a young man. But you know, still tall. He isn't going to lose that, not for a good few years anyway. So he's playing on the right for us. Ben Beachy is in the middle, and Nathan Smith on the left. In behind Dan Ryder. So then we're going to get into the game. We're going to do a team talk. To the fact pundits are right to back us up. They love that. They've gained confidence. They're motivated. Fantastic. And we go into the game. We'll skip that. And we'll get this highlight out of the way. And we'll start it off. Here we go. While this is going on, as always, a quick thank you to everyone who supported the series, who subscribed to the channel, who's liked the videos, who's followed me on Twitter, and even just interacted with me on Twitter. It's great to see so many of so many content creators, fairly large content creators. I paused there for a second as we absolutely, well, I don't know who it was. I think it was Dennis and missed his header, and they had a big chance to go 1-0 up. But as I was saying, it's great to see so many large content creators come out and support of the smaller creators, and it is great to see it. I do feel like it is a real community, and it's a lovely thing. Now we do have a highlight going on now. Smith is on the ball. He passes it back to Espinosa. To Long, to Sinton, to Beachy. Working it now quite nicely. Long now. He finds Sinton. Can we make a breakthrough? Espinosa has a chance. It says it's a clear-cut chance. It seemed a little bit tight for an angle, and it was our left back, so it's not going to be, yeah, it wasn't going to be too easy. Look at going to half time, a 0-0 currently, and I'm not surprised to say this league is much more competitive. We have won a lot of games, but it's been tough. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with them. I'm going to try and get rid of that red, make it green. We haven't been able to do that. I may actually make a sub because we picked up a lot of bookings in that first half. I think I'm going to bring on Luke Peacock, even though he hasn't started because he's not 100% fit. But at this stage, I think he'll be fine. And I think I'll leave it as it is there. And hopefully they'll react to getting a bit of a talking to in that half-time break. So again, they get this pointless highlight out of the way, and we can hopefully do a little bit more the second half. Because first half we had a few more shots, more possession, but really based on chances, we had one clear cut each, and I'd say that theirs was a lot more actually clear cut than ours was. But the time is ticking well into the second half, and nothing much is going on. Well, time is disappearing. I'm gonna make some changes, and then I'm gonna do a shout. I'm gonna shout at him. So I think I'm gonna bring on Ryan Williams for Paul Herbert. There was a little bit of a different option, and then Nathan Smith can, then Tom Anderson can come on for I think Ben Beachy because he's a bit more tired. And lead the defence because we're fine, and make the subs, and then I'm going to shout at them a bit. I'm going to assertively tell them to get creative. Now then, hopefully this works, and I'll explain to you why I've done that. If it does, and there's a chance immediately after saying get creative. Let's have a look to see if this produces what I think may happen. Let's see. So we have Sinton on the ball here. He finds Ryder. He slips it into Anderson, and Anderson can't find the finish. It fell really. He took it on his left. Probably should take it on his right, but he is stronger on his left side. Another chance here. A free kick. It's played short, and Smith can't control it, and maybe gets it away. He finds Lane, who tries to slip through his strike partner, but he could not. He wasn't really on the same wavelength there. He put it much too far ahead of him. But now Dan Ryder is in on goal, and it's a great save by Albinson, I think that is, in the net. And we've been a lot better since the changes came in. About the last 10 minutes, the corner is played in. He is cleared initially. Whether anything comes of this, I'm not sure if it will. Espinosa has it into Smith, and he is fouled. That is the end of the highlight. Time is ticking away here. It's into the last 30 seconds. And it looks like we're going to get a 0-0 draw, unfortunately. But it did seem that Get Creative made a difference. Now, I will explain that I do watch it's Bood FM's videos, and I'll link here in the description. And it's something that he's started doing, and it really does seem to make a difference. I'm going to be unhappy with him. My assistant manager wanted to say they played well, and he did play okay, but really that first half performance wasn't good enough, and that's really what they are being shouted at for. Second half, it was okay. I think if we'd repeated that performance in the first half, we'd have probably won the game. But first half performance was just too passive. We didn't do enough really at all. So a 0-0 draw here, not great. But Billericay, as you can see, are in third. They're a good team in this league, and they are, we are definitely competitive with us. So that leaves us still 2 points clear of Dulwich Hamilton. I'm guessing that they didn't capitalise by winning. They drew with Merthyr, again, one of the other bigger teams in the league. And yes, so that takes us there. Now I think, tell you what, let's make it a double live com. Wasn't planning this, but I want to see goals as much as the next man. So we're gonna play that game away at Bath. Bath are one of the lower teams in the league. So let's go smash them. Come on, lads. I'll get to that game in a second. Okay, guys. So here we are. We're at game day. It's been a pretty long week actually. It took obviously only a few seconds for you, but it's felt like it's been a long week. So I'll run you through the team. I think there's only been one change from the team from last week, and that's Ryan Williams has come in for Paul Herbert. I just feel like he's played a little bit more natural there. Paul Herbert hasn't come back in the best form, so I'm just going to give him a bit more time to adapt because he's tactical familiarity has somehow dropped from being injured. So as you can see there from the bottom, actually, I've not noticed that before. It says it's impacting the squad's overall tactical cohesion. You should be given more time, oops, in the team to get up to scratch. So maybe you should. He's lagging behind others. Okay, I'm not sure if that means I should play him more or not. But I'm gonna start with Ryan Williams in this game anyway and see how we get on. The only real absentee is Paul Phillips, who's twisted his ankle. He should be back in the next week or two. But other than that, we've got a pretty full complement of players. So we're going to get into the game now. We're away at Bath. Okay, let's do the team talk. Yeah, I really wasn't planning on doing a double live comm, but I just thought that the episode would have been a little bit short because there's no obviously no goals and not too many highlights in the game before. But there's a goal already in this one, and Chris Hinton puts it away. Came from a corner. I think it was knocked down by Matthew Johnson. Ryan Williams does very good deliveries from corners. Johnson knocks it down, and Hinton completely free, just in the side. Well, about 3 yards out, and he was never going to miss. And it's a good start to the game. Well, it's a good start to the game, but nothing happened at all afterwards. Literally, I was just sitting there, staring at the left-hand corner of the screen, looking at the clock going up and up and up. So yeah, I'm gonna say we're pleased because we do have the lead, but we're not. There's certainly no sign of us battering anyone, as was in the case in the lower leagues. So we're gonna go into second half with a 1-0 lead, and Bath are one of the lower teams. I think Dan Ryder is struggling for a little bit of struggling for goals really. And see, Ryan Williams, despite putting in the corner that led to the goal, is not playing particularly well. And they have a corner, and Bradford comes out and claims he's coming on really, really well. That's the reason why he's coming for Alawali. That's a unfortunate deflection, and Ryan Williams gets away. Can he cross it for? I was going to say for Ryder, but it was a good cross. But Beachy arrived and probably should have made more of that. He headed it straight into the arms of their keeper. I think Lathy, I think his name might have been Latham. There was another highlight going on. I'm tempted to try the get creative thing again if we don't score again, because I feel like we should be going ahead and taking this game away from them, really. Beachy has the ball. He finds Williams, who is tackled though. They can't make anything of it, but they may be able to in a second. Ofori has it. He's running to beat a couple of men and finds Walker, and it's a really, really good goal. Ofori beat, I think it was at least 2 men, and I thought he was going to take one of those pointless highlight where he just takes a long shot. But he slid a beautiful ball through into Walker, and first time he absolutely smashes it past Bradford and goal. And now we are going to make some changes. I'm gonna take off Dan Ryder. Hasn't done a lot today. I'm also going to take off Ben Beachy and bring on Tom Anderson as I did in the last game. And I think I want to bring Paul Herbert on. Yes, so I'm going to bring him on for Ryan Williams. I made 3 changes in one go. Try and rescue this game, really. Right, so we're going to do a team talk. Oh God, time just disappears when you click left button. So assertively, get creative. Come on, Brood, take me home. That sounds weird. Help me. Oh, okay. Oh, nothing's happening. Into the last 10 minutes. So it could be on the verge of 2 back-to-back draws. This is when I say the league is getting competitive. I honestly didn't think we would draw both of these games, but it looks like that's going to be unless something happens very, very late. Time has really ticked away quickly. Skinner has it. He's tackled by Omar. I think they've got their goal and they've defended very resolutely and fair play to them. I think that looks like it's going to be that's time, and it's a 1-1 draw. Again, I'm going to be disappointed with them. We should be beating Bath. Dartford were not Dartford. Who we just played. Billericay are a team up there with us, but we should be able to beat a team like Bath who are battling relegation. And it looks like looking at the league table that Dutch Hamlet they lost at home to Dover, so league will bunch up a little bit, but we've dropped points there, and they have not taken advantage at all. In fact, we've gained a point on them, incredibly. So then, after that bumper live comm episode, let's see where we're going to pick up again in the next episode. Okay, I think what I would like to do, really, is to see... I want to see the new stadium, if I'm being honest. So when is that going to be completed? The 3rd of January. I think it'd be great to come and see that. So the first game is Merthyr Town, who actually are up in the league with us. So I think what I'll do, because that'll be about the time of hopefully we get the FA Cup 3rd round, I'll probably do a double live comm then of hopefully the FA Cup 3rd round. We are playing Aldershot in a week's time in the FA Cup 1st round. So I'm now getting to the stage where I'm expecting us to push on and reach a higher level, really. And I'm hoping that, you know, we can reach that. But so if we do reach it, it'll be double. If not, it'll probably just be a single where we take a look around the new stadium, go on a little tour. Well, why not? Been a unusual episode to see us not winning a league games in a live comp. I think that's the first time it's happened, but it's actually 2 in a row. Crazy things are happening. But that'll wrap things up here, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Follow me on Twitter, of course, at DLCDave1. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.